following is a production of the Department of Broadcasting and Journalism at Western Illinois University.
And I'm Brendan Reedy. Thanks for joining us this morning on our special Halloween edition of Good Morning Macomb.
Today we're continuing a new segment, Choose the News, where you, the viewer, get to weigh in on the story you want to see this morning.
We've been getting votes for the last 24 hours, but it's not too late. You have a few minutes left to vote on the NEWS3 Facebook page, so don't miss out.
Also on the show, a family who's been bringing spooks and scares to the community for over 9 years discusses their latest creation. If you have questions for the family behind the Haunted House of Pain, find us on Facebook and post your question. They may be answered later on air.
If you're looking for some scary fun this weekend, you don't have to go far. A zombie takeover is headed for our area. The Macomb Park District is hosting Zombie Apocalypse 2018. A costume contest happens later today for all age groups beginning at 6:30 p.m. Along with that is a free screening of Hotel Transylvania at 7 p.m. And tomorrow, Macomb residents can enjoy laser tag and an escape room starting at 3 p.m. The prices for these activities are on your screen. 72 spots are available for the escape room, and pre-registration will reserve your spot. You can also check out the Hornfield Campus Corn Maze this weekend. It's $5 to take a stroll in the maze. It's open from noon to 4 p.m. And the Broadcasting and Journalism Department is inviting kids to come out for our Broadcasting Boo Bash. The event will start at 5 o'clock Monday the 29th. Not only will there be fun activities for children of all ages, but there will be small tours of the department itself. Come see the radio station, the television station, and the fun activities we have to offer.
And Halloween is right around the corner. If you're planning to take your child trick-or-treating this year in Macomb, NEWS3 has some information about what you should be aware of.
The city's schedule for trick-or-treating is 6 to 8 p.m. October 30th and 31st. The city asks if you choose to participate in handing out treats, that you leave a porch light on and use extra caution if you're driving around town.
The residence halls at Western Illinois University will soon be hosting safe trick-or-treating and haunted houses at the residence halls. On October 30th, Western Illinois will be inviting kids ages 2 through 12 into those residence halls for fun games and Halloween-themed activities. The children will also be able to participate in safe trick-or-treating.
Check out our website at news3wiu.com for all your spooktacular activities leading up to Halloween. Candy, as we know it, is one of the big themes of Halloween, and CandyStore.com gathered 11 years worth of data to determine which candy is the most popular in each state. In Illinois, Kit Kat is the favorite.
I love Kit Kats. Delicious candy.
It's a good choice. Not my favorite, but it's definitely up there. It's estimated Americans will spend more than $2 billion on candy this Halloween season.
$2 billion is a lot of money, and the top 10 Halloween candies that those billions get spent on include Jolly Ranchers, Tootsie Pops, candy corn, and the #1 candy, Brendan Reedy, is Skittles.
See, not my favorite. I'm more of an M&M guy myself.
You're an M&M guy. That's your number one?
Yep. October is the time of the year to be wrapped in a blanket, drinking apple cider while watching horror movies.
NEWS3's Landia Cooper has a look at the sequel to a Halloween horror movie classic that comes out this weekend.
Thanks, Brandon and Michael. 40 years after John Carpenter's classic horror film, Michael Myers creeps back into theaters for a sequel. Rick Damagella has a preview of Halloween.
In high definition.
Do you know that I pray every night that he would escape?
What the hell did you do that for?
So I can kill him.
Jamie Lee Curtis reprises her role as Laurie Strode, the sole survivor of the murderous Michael Myers in Halloween.
He's waited for this night. He's waited for me. I've waited for him.
She has spent her life trying to prepare
and protect her family. Nothing else could get in her way. And in that singular purpose, that perseverating on that point, she lost everything.
The boogeyman, all this hiding, all this preparation, it was for nothing. I mean, it took priority over your family. It cost you your family.
The movie is a direct sequel to John Carpenter's original Halloween, ignoring but paying homage to the numerous sequels since 1978.
Wasn't it her brother who murdered all those babysitters?
No, it was not her brother. That's something that people made up.
He's human, not human. He's not a robot. He's a human being. You can't kill him. He's relentless. He walks very slowly. He kills very quickly.
Think about him like you think about the wind in a hurricane. You can't see it. It's going to kill you. Here it comes. It's in the dark. It's going to get you.
Can you close the closet door?
Sleeping with the lights on in Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
You can catch the first showing of Halloween at Rialto Cinemas in Macomb today, starting at 10:15 this morning. Michael, Brennan, back to you.
Thank you very much, Landia. And well, sunny skies are in the forecast, and we'll see a slight uptick in temperature, but Storm Team 3's Jared Streeter will tell you why it may not feel warmer.
You still have time to vote for this week's Choose the News poll. Stick around. We'll be right back.
National Broadcasting Society helps the future of broadcasting get the tools needed to succeed in an ever-growing media world. At Western Illinois University, the professional connections students bring to our chapter of NBS have opened doors to networking possibilities that students otherwise wouldn't have. The opportunities we are given as students at WIU allow us to make connections today for success tomorrow.
They gave me Vicodin after my knee surgery. They kept prescribing it, so I kept taking it. I didn't know it would be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
I chose Western Illinois University because I could get involved right away. You're going to gain experience. I'm going to be able to just become successful right out the gate. I'll be a news reporter and eventually become a news anchor one day. I've always felt that as a strong speaker, I could be a voice for the voiceless, but as long as I continue to believe in myself, work hard, and show that I want to put my best foot forward, I think that anything is possible.
Now from Macomb in high definition.
Good morning, Macomb.
Good morning, Macomb continues.
Welcome back, Macomb. Our current temperatures, I better put this down so I can actually do the weather. All right, good morning. Our temperatures outside right now are about 49 degrees. Humidity sitting around 62%. Winds about 9 miles an hour. Kind of mild for our normal. Right now, highs, our averages highs around this time of year about 64, high 40s. Right now, we do see a little moisture moving into our area. This high pressure system that we saw last night is moving its way out of our area, but this high pressure system behind this low pressure, moving this moisture into our area. You can see the clouds kind of starting to move over into northern Iowa and also into the mid part of Illinois. And a little bit of the rain moving into our area tonight. So we're going to see some sporadic showers throughout today, but nothing to worry about as we move our way into the weekend. Current temperatures around our area, Burlington, Keokuk area, we're seeing 51. Springfield, as we move our way to the east, we're going to see temperatures around the higher 40s. Tonight for Macomb, we're going to see a high of 41, Keokuk 43, Burlington 43 as well. And tomorrow, when that high pressure system starts to move its way through, we are going to see really windy weather rather. 54 degrees tomorrow, Keokuk 54, Beardstown 57. Tomorrow night, however, it's going to drop off. We're going to see Macomb 27 degrees. With that wind, however, it's going to seem much cooler than it actually is. Beardstown 28 and Springfield 29. Tomorrow we're going to see a high of 41 degrees in Macomb. And Macomb for we're going to see 54 degrees northwest winds at 25 miles an hour. For our 5-day forecast, Saturday, again, is going to be really chilly and really windy, so if you've got any plans to go out that night, please wear a windbreaker. 54 degrees, low of 27. Monday, 53 and a low of 37 as well. And when we come back on Monday, it is going to warm up a little bit with a little bit more clouds. High 64, low of 35. Tuesday, 57 and low of 30 as well. Wednesday, we're going to see a little bit cloudy and 54 degrees and a low of 36.
So we're going to have straight line winds at 25 miles an hour tomorrow?
Yes, it's going to be a little bit cooler with that high pressure system moving in, pushing that low pressure. It's going to be much cooler and some really high winds as well.
We're going to have a very windy day tomorrow, and we're in the final minutes of voting for Choose Your News this week. Find out the winner next on Good Morning Macomb.
On Tuesday, November 6th, our state will be making some important decisions.
You might think it's not important,
or your vote doesn't matter.
But that's not true.
If you don't know how
or where to register,
visit vote.gov.
Make your voice heard.
Create your success at Western Illinois University. Automatic scholarships and affordable education and more are all yours at Western Illinois University. Apply today at wiu.edu.
Leah, did you put a new dent in that?
This one? No.
Were you texting and driving again?
Yes.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about your bumper.
Do I want to be?
Welcome back. I'm Michael Dion.
And I'm Brendan Reedy. Every Good Morning Macomb, we will allow you, the viewer, to vote on stories you want to see on the show.
Polls each week are posted on our Facebook page with a variety of stories to choose from that will air here on Good Morning Macomb.
We now have the results you voted for in this week's Choose the News poll.
We asked you to vote for one of these two stories, about a 50-pound nose stolen off a family's front porch, or the CDC warning against Halloween costumes for chickens.
At 54%, you picked 50-pound nose stolen off family's porch to air this morning.
So here it is. Something stinks in Portland, Oregon. Someone stole a 50-pound nose from a family's porch.
And the kids just want it back. Elizabeth Dean has a cute plea for its safe return.
So it says, lost nose. Have you seen our beloved 50-pound nose? Maybe you accidentally picked it thinking it was your own.
The Albert family kids just put up these flyers.
So this is our beloved nose.
50 pounds.
Yeah, and
that's
yeah, we're just
really sad.
Yeah, and we're just hoping we can
someone can bring it back to
yeah.
us, like maybe the police or something.
Sayer, Dylan, and Cannon want their family's porch decoration back.
Like literally, it's on our porch every day, and when people walk by, they comment on it like, oh, look at the nose, what's that all about?
They admit it may not be worth a lot of money.
We just found it at my dad's company. He's in advertising, and in the junk pile, of his office. It was just there, and we thought it'd be funny to bring home.
But the odd item they picked out is pretty important to them.
It's sort of kind of like how when you adopt a dog, and then that dog becomes part of your family. And someone stole it! About like this tall maybe, and like this wide.
Their mom thinks someone swiped the nose late Sunday night or early Monday morning.
We're not mad at the people who stole it. We're just hoping we could get it back. We were mad at them. Dylan here, she was all, we should offer a reward. How about $2,000? And then our parents were like, that's too much. Yeah, and like whatever you have in your piggy bank, whatever, like
Wait, you took
can.
that out of my piggy bank?
The siblings scrapped together $6.27. If it's back before Halloween, well, they can continue a holiday tradition with that nose.
Every Halloween we would dress it up. Every Christmas we'd put lights on it. Valentine's and St. Patrick put stickers on it, and it was just part of the family.
Please return our nose because we just want our nose back. And hopefully they get grounded.
Anything that helps us get it back, and nose question asked.
You know, that reporter may have nose questions asked, but I have lots of questions to ask about why you have a 50-pound nose on your porch.
Hey, yeah, I mean, it must be obviously sentimental to these kids. I mean, the one kid, they say they're not mad, but the little kid came out of nowhere and said, no, we're mad.
That's fantastic. That kid is cute as all heck.
Stick with us after the break. India Cooper will sit down with the owners of the House of Pain Haunted House in Good Hope. This is Good Morning Macomb.
I started to think about doing broadcasting my freshman year. I started calling some football games for the freshman football team. My high school didn't really have a broadcasting program like some do, and so a lot of my stuff was just PA for different sports, for basketball, for volleyball. And my mom signed me up for a visit to come to Western on a Discover Western day. And I walked through the doors of the rec center, and Buzz Hoon shook my hand, said, "Zach Stone, I've seen all your footage, I know who you are, and you belong here." And that's what really makes WIU feel like home.
Disaster tips from the objects left behind.
My home wasn't insured, but you can check your insurance policy now to make sure you're covered. Oh.
My savings are lost, but you can put money aside and plan for unexpected disaster costs.
We're lost forever, but you can scan important documents now so they survive.
For more tips on how to prepare, visit ready.gov.
The first time I met Morris, the door flew open and I got this larger-than-life personality talking at the top of his lungs.
Hey, how you doing today?
Oh, man. Oh, I totally forgot. Hold on, let me get this for you. Oh. Just had a magnetic energy. So I thought, all right, we're definitely going to be friends.
Drop off a warm meal and get more than you expect. Volunteer at americaletsdolunch.org.
America, let's do lunch.
Why I love to do sports anchoring? Because, I mean, it's talking about sports. I decided to come to Western because I wanted an experience that wasn't like some other schools. I did color commentary for one volleyball game. I was terrified. I never did any broadcasting in high school, but when I was talking, it was all, you know, staggered, and I had no idea what I was saying. And now I've done so many different games as a color commentator, play-by-play, now sports anchor. Every show and every game, it gets easier and easier, and I get more comfortable doing it.
I learned.
Welcome back. A local family is on their 9th year of hosting a haunted house out of their garage. Joining me are some of the masterminds behind the haunted house, Brad Payne and his daughter, Ashley James. Brad, Ashley, thanks for joining me today.
Well, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for being here. You all look so awesome.
Thank you.
So start off by telling me all about the House of Pain.
Well, this will be our 9th season that we've offered. It's a free haunted house for the community, and it's evolved every year. We try to improve and change things, and it seems to be a pretty big hit. We have a lot of fun putting it on.
And I know that admission is free, but you all collect canned goods, the food goods, and also cash donations. Tell me more about that.
Yes, we collect canned donations. We donate them to a local food pantry.
We had over 600 cans that we donated last year. Plus, we also accept the cash donations, and those also go towards the food pantry.
That's really amazing. So how long does it take to put this entire haunted house together?
I usually start midsummer with new features, try to dial them in, make sure they're going to fit and work. And then it's just kind of a constant process until we get to Saturday, was our first night.
So what role do both of you all play? It seems like you build everything.
I do. I do the construction, the problem solving, make everything work as best we can. And I usually hang out at the end and get to talk to the folks as they come through, see what works, what doesn't, and also have to go inside and fix things when they malfunction, I guess. Yeah.
I'm kind of the creative genius behind the costuming and making sure the people that we put in the different positions are good for those roles, and we have lots of fun with it.
Oh, cool. So what is your favorite past scare? I know you all have been doing this for 9 years.
You have a favorite?
That's a hard one to choose. I think my favorite night is we do a special night for the international students to come out, and that is just, they have so much fun with it, and we get some really good genuine scares out of them.
Oh, cool. So what night will that be this year?
The international students will be here on Tuesday night.
Oh, cool.
There are so many of those folks that come up. We do a special night for them because to come on the other nights, it makes our lines too long, and they can go through as many times as they want, and it works out well for us.
Oh, cool. So how many people can go through at once?
We usually send them through in groups of 3 to 4. More than that, and you get people missing out on the scares, and they don't get the full effect of the different features. So we have a staging area out front before you enter in, and my mom, Sarah, Brad's wife, is the one who really gets them into the smaller groups and ready to go.
Oh, cool. And do you all have certain accommodations for people with like PTSD?
We do. We want everyone to have a fun time, so whatever they need, we try and accommodate by turning strobe lights on and off, that type of thing.
That's so cool. So thank you so much for joining us today at Good Morning Macomb.
Thanks for having us.
The Haunted House of Pain will be open from 6 to 9 p.m. this weekend and on the other dates listed on your screen. Thanks for joining us, Brad and Ashley.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up after the break, the NEWS3 team will taste test some spooky fall treats. You're watching Good Morning Macomb.
I learned broadcasting for 3 years in high school, so towards my senior year, I was pretty much invested in wanting to pursue a career. And I do enjoy it now, but I'm searching for a way to make sure that it's something that I want to pursue after college. That way, I'll be able to wake up every day and say, this is something I want to do, this is something that I love, this is something that I can teach, I can spread, I can affect people with.
Your girls have been with you through every moment of your life. They were with you when you felt unbreakable, and with you when you had your heart broken. They were with you when you shared your love with the world, and with you when she became your world. They're still with you right now. But how well do you know them? You don't know my name.
I was living in a shelter, juggling 3 jobs. I had to be resilient. That's something that you can't teach.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
I was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie, nailed it. We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's put a ride home.
Welcome back for our last segment. This morning, we're taste testing some food, all with the fall theme. But the important question, does it taste like fall?
We got several different items in front of us on the desks, chocolate, some cookies, other baked goods that we're going to try this morning. We'll start with Little Debbie Fall Party Cakes.
Oh.
Pass those down.
Here we go.
I'm actually kind of excited for this. I have not eaten breakfast yet today.
So the question is, does it taste like fall, guys?
Just a regular Little Debbie treat?
Yeah. Reminds me of just the normal zebra cakes.
Yeah.
The sprinkles put me in a fall mood.
Yeah. I agree with that. Looks like fall.
Looks like fall, doesn't taste like it.
So next, we're going to try pumpkin drop. It's cookies from Hy-Vee.
There we go.
Jared. There, sir.
All right.
Tastes pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
Just
No.
taste cinnamon.
Does this taste like fall?
You know what? I think it does taste like fall. It tastes like Halloween. Tastes like the month of October. Not bad. Not bad.
No, not at all.
Next, apple cider donuts by Entenmann's.
Oh.
I will pass this one out.
Okay.
We're gonna get a little take yours.
Thank you.
Take yours, and I will have mine. Let's try this thing.
Okay. No, I'm not a fan of fake donuts. No.
Is that the worst Entenmann thing that's ever entered your mouth? Not that Brendan, I don't think it tastes too much like fall at all, really. It just kind of tastes like a normal glazed donut, I think.
Is it your kind of taste? Do you like it?
No, not really. Not a fan. More a fan of a chocolate donut kind of guy.
Yeah, I'm more of like a chocolate long john type person, but no cream filling though. That kind of ruins it for me.
Next, over with Landy again, we've got the bat brownies.
Oh, so cool.
So, I'll take a small portion. Thank you.
Oh, give me the big one. All right.
This tastes delicious. It tastes like a regular brownie, but it being shaped like a bed is pretty fun.
So it just looks like fall, it doesn't taste like fall.
Right. Exactly.
That doesn't really taste like fall. I agree with that.
No, it's just a cosmic
more
brownie.
like the normal cosmic brownies.
It's just a cosmic brownie without the cosmic.
Right.
I know my mom is watching this show. She's not going to be happy that I'm eating chocolate for breakfast.
Neither is mine. And I don't need the extra calories. Goodness gracious.
We're out of the viewing area, so I'm in luck.
Next, we're trying milk chocolate pumpkin spice caramel stirs by New Belly, or however you pronounce that. Here's a spare for you,
Thank
sir.
you.
You, ma'am, down at the end.
Thank you.
All right, let's try this.
First reaction?
Gee, a hard pass on this one.
You don't like caramel?
I like caramel in certain instances, like by itself.
Yeah.
But with pretty much anything else, caramel is not a thing.
Okay.
It's got to be by itself.
I enjoy it.
Little craft squares or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really love this one. I'm going to finish it off.
You like this one? You good with that one?
I'm gonna finish it off, but maybe not just yet.
I don't think it tastes more like summer to me, Brendan, because I don't like it. And I love fall, and I don't love it.
What makes it taste like summer then?
I don't like it. I don't like summer.
Well,
Next, we're trying Vortman's Bakery Pumpkin Spice Wafer.
Like, you go ahead. I'm gonna pass them down to her.
Thank you.
And I'll grab the last one. All right.
All right.
Ready?
Last one.
One bite, everyone knows the rules.
That's a vanilla wafer. That's what that is. There's nothing different to it.
Not a fall wafer?
No.
No, not a fall wafer at all.
I don't like wafers.
I think I'm gonna pass on that one.
Yeah.
Too. Not a huge fan.
Well, guys, we've eaten all of this fall-themed food. We had 6 different items, and we should have some fall weather to go along with this fall food this week.
Absolutely. And looking back at tomorrow, like I said earlier, the wind is going to start making its way through, and it's going to be very low temperatures tomorrow night. 54 degrees for the high and 27 degrees for the low. With that wind rolling through, that's going to make it feel even colder than it actually is tomorrow.
And again, straight line winds of 24 miles an hour, correct?
Yeah, exactly. And with that, it's going to make it just bitterly cold.
And that's all the time we have for you this morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Your next newscast Tuesday for Live at 4, but follow us on our social media platforms for breaking news, weather, and more.
Have a good morning, Macomb.